And thank you, Arie, for coming. Welcome to this interview. So, actually, what I'm going to ask you today, since you are a patient in primal therapy, is basically why did you come to primal therapy? What happened to you in therapy? What are the main events of your life or your childhood, probably, that are coming up and that created problems for you? And then, how is that changing, hopefully, in therapy? So, just, talk about whatever you want, basically.
Basically, growing up for me was the feeling of something is wrong with my life, feeling detached from human beings, especially detached from women. Um, since I had always had a feeling that something is wrong with me and it can be corrected, I always searched for means to solve my problems, my emotional pressure, etc. I read a lot of psychology books, and I have also tried doing psychotherapy when I was 16. I have encountered the primal scream, and when I read the book, I immediately felt that this is what I was looking for. It talked to me directly, like it talked to my body. Um,
Did you read it in Israel? Because I know it was translated in Hebrew. Did you read it in Hebrew?
yes,
Did
I
you?
did.
Really?
Yes, it was the first primal scream. It was a bestseller in Israel at the time. Yeah. Um, because of the knowledge I gained out of reading the book, The Primal Scream, I decided to go ahead and do something about it. But I had, at the time, I was married with two little babies, and I decided to take the approach of try it for myself before I make a move with my family, because I knew that in Israel there's nobody that really practices primal therapy. I did my 3 weeks in Paris, and I felt that this is the thing that I really want to do. As a result of these 3 weeks, I have moved with my family to LA, and I began doing primal therapy in Los Angeles. My expectation from the therapy were huge, and I got more than what I expected. I am very, very pleased, happy with the therapy. I've, I'm feeling tremendous change within myself, physically and emotionally. I'm feeling so much more self-content. I'm feeling more in love with myself and with other human beings. I'm feeling much less detachment from people, and with women too. I feel that I have a lot of room within myself for smiles, which I didn't have before. I entered therapy feeling a general feeling of something is wrong, without really knowing what exactly going on, and feeling detached, like I said, from women and from human being in general.
Mm-hmm.
Through my therapy, I have connected to lots of my childhood events, which were from the age of 8 to 5, big events. It has to do with my mom abusing me. And then I also felt a lot of my first line, which has to do with my birth. By feeling those feelings, I am feeling relieved from all those pressure, all those feelings were contained inside me, not being able to express them. It's just a big relief. This is the best way I can describe it. It's a physical and emotional wholeness, peaceful sensations in my body which runs all the time. It's not like only after session. I feel it constantly all the time. My well-being is amazing. Feels amazing. My mom abuse has to do with it had two aspects to it. One was the emotional abuse and one was the physical abuse. All this was compounded on my first time feeling, which left me really vulnerable to any kind of abuse. The results were that I was on the verge of collapsing, emotionally collapsing, out of all this pressure. My feeling of loneliness, of detachment, were emphasized by being so neglected and so abused by my mom. During the therapy, I was able to experience those moments, those events in my life when I was abused. And as a result of it, I felt that I can finally now I'm finally now being able to look at a woman and not feeling that she is my enemy. Because the abuse I received from my mom, it created a picture of a woman, every woman become my enemy. Yeah. So now I don't feel this way, which opened half of humanity for me. I can relate to finally. Yeah. Yeah. And also, I find out as a result of my therapy that most of my needs, my previous needs from women, okay, which mostly got transferred to the sexual part of it, were not really the sexual part from the woman, more it was the need to be loved by a woman. And this is something big for me that I finally got out of my therapy, because I feel it, I see reality for what it is in my relationship with a woman. Gradually I felt that I can open myself up. I just got open up to receive from women whatever came. And when what came was a friendly feelings from women, I just took them as they were and not always translate them to how does this woman want to hurt me. Now that I said it, I just remember how always I will translate every move by a woman towards me. Doesn't matter if she is just a friend or a mother figure or even a young woman, to what she wants from me. Okay? Now, finally, I don't feel this feeling. I just feel, oh, she's a friend,
So, do you feel that feeling the feelings is what changed your life?
Yes. Yes.
That another therapy that does not involve feeling feelings would have helped you the same way?
In my opinion, no, because I had a past experience with different therapy, and in my experience, only feeling the feeling is doing it. Only re-experiencing the events, feeling the feelings all the way down. This is what really makes the change. This is my experience with it.
So it worked for you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
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 I think your smile says it all.
Yeah. I'm very happy.